Never waste my time. You all I want.
We've got some seriously cool articles for this one, even a presentation that lays out what's going on now and what might be just around the corner. I don't know about you, but this stuff has got me fired up. Feels like we're about to step into a whole new world of movie making.
You know, what I find really fascinating is that AI is becoming this amazing tool. It's not just replacing jobs, but it's actually boosting creativity, kind of like a superpowered assistant working right there with you.
Okay, I'm all ears. Seriously, where do we even start with AI in video production? It seems like it's popping up everywhere these days.
Yeah, you're right. It's not just one thing. AI is woven into so many different parts of the process. Script writing, storyboarding, animation, even voiceovers and music. Imagine having this whole team of virtual specialists right at your fingertips.
Okay, let's break that down a bit. One tool we keep hearing about is ChatGPT. Seems like it's the rock star of AI right now. So what's the big deal about it, especially when it comes to videos?
Well, picture this. You're brainstorming a new ad, let's say for a healthy green tea, something that appeals to a younger crowd. You could literally tell ChatGPT something like, write a 30-second ad script for a refreshing green tea and make it feel fun and energetic. And you know what? It'll actually come up with a script for you.
No way. Does it really get that specific?
Oh, yeah, it does. One of the articles you shared had an example of a script for a made-up green tea plus ad. It even had scenes with a girl getting offered the drink after a run, friends hanging out at a coffee shop talking about how it's sugar-free, the whole 9 yards.
Hold on, isn't that the one where they end up toasting with green tea plus on a rooftop? With that tagline, green tea plus knee, refreshing and guilt-free. It really makes you think AI could actually help us tell stories in a way that really grabs people.
You got it. And it's not just about spitting out a basic script. ChatGPT can then take that same script and create super detailed descriptions of each scene, which can then be plugged into other AI tools.
So it's like a domino effect of creativity
Mm.
using AI to hop from one stage to the next.
Exactly. And that green tea plus example, that's a perfect illustration. ChatGPT didn't just write the script. It came up with detailed descriptions, like the woman jogging in the park, the friends chatting at the cafe, even the close-up of the bottle and the big toast in the city.
Wow, it's like having a super-powered brainstorming partner. One that never runs out of ideas. But it's not all about ChatGPT, right? What else is out there that's shaking things up in video production?
There's this whole ecosystem of AI tools popping up. Take FlexClip, for example. It's making it super easy to create videos straight from text or images. You basically describe what you want or drop in a few pictures, and it whips up video clips based on that.
So instead of needing fancy software and editing skills, anyone with a simple idea could make their own video content.
You got it. And AI is even getting into audio enhancement now. So voiceovers and background music, they can get an AI boost too. Tools that can smooth out glitches, add cool effects, even compose music.
Wait a minute, are you telling me I could hum a tune and AI could turn it into a soundtrack for my video?
Well, maybe not quite that simple, but there are tools out there that can take basic audio and use AI to make it sound more professional. There's even a feature in Adobe that can create animations that sync perfectly with audio. Imagine you have a voiceover, and the AI automatically creates animations that match the speech and emotions.
Okay, my mind is officially blown. We're on the verge of something big here. A whole new era of video creation where AI does all the technical heavy lifting.
You said it. And it's not just about making things easier. AI is cracking open creative doors that were practically impossible before. Like, have you heard much about digital avatars?
You mean like those virtual versions of people? I've seen them in video games and online, but making one seemed really complicated.
It used to be. But now, AI is making it way more accessible. You can use tools like GPT to clean up and prep text for the avatar, and then platforms like Hedra let you upload an image to create the avatar itself.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So I could basically create a digital version of myself.
Exactly. And you can even customize it, add your own voice recording, or even upload a short song for it to sing. Then you download the video of your avatar and use it in your project, like having your own virtual actor.
This is incredible. It feels like we're just scratching the surface of what AI can do for video.
Oh, we are. And the exciting part is that a lot of these tools are still evolving. The presentation you share even hinted at the possibility of having just one platform, one that takes care of every single step of video production using AI.
Wait, are you serious? You're saying we could go from idea to finished video all in one AI system?
That's the vision that some experts are talking about.
Wow, that would be a total game changer. But I got to ask, where does that leave human creativity? It's almost like if AI can handle all the tech stuff, What's left for the director to do?
That's the big question. It really gets to the heart of how AI is changing those creative roles. I don't think human directors are going away, but their job is definitely going to change.
So instead of sweating all the technical stuff, they become more like the architect of the video, guiding the AI and shaping the big picture.
Exactly. Think of it like a conductor leaving an orchestra. They don't play every instrument, but they guide the performance, making sure everything comes together.
That makes sense. And in a way, it frees up directors to really focus on what matters, the story, the emotions, the impact they want to have.
You got it. It's all about using the power of AI to make human creativity even better, not about replacing it. And it's not just about being faster or easier. AI can help us do things that just weren't possible before.
Okay, now you've got me really curious. Give me an example of how AI is pushing those creative limits.
Okay, well, think about how we usually make animations. It's a super time-consuming process, artists drawing every single frame. But now, with AI, we can create animations way faster and with crazy detail.
So are you saying that AI could eventually make entire animated movies without any humans involved at all?
It could happen, but I think the real magic comes from humans and AI working together. Imagine a director working with an AI animation tool. They feed it their ideas, their visuals, and then they work together to make it perfect.
It's like having a partner that can instantly turn your ideas into amazing visuals. But I have to ask, with all this talk about AI taking over so many jobs in video production, are there any ethical things we should be worried about?
You bring up a really important point. As AI gets more and more advanced, we have to be careful. Like with all this AI-generated content, how do we know what's real? How do we stop the spread of fake news or deepfakes?
Right, because if AI can make super realistic videos, how can we tell the difference between what's real and what's fake?
That's where critical thinking and media literacy becomes so important. We need to learn to question what we see online and be aware of how people might try to manipulate us.
It's almost like a new kind of digital literacy. We need to be just as smart about AI-generated content as we are about regular media.
Absolutely. And it's not just about spotting fakes. We also need to think about what happens if AI starts replacing jobs in the industry.
That's a valid concern. But could AI also create new opportunities? Maybe jobs that we haven't even thought of yet.
Definitely. Just like the internet changed how we watch and make content, AI has the power to completely transform video production. We might see new specialized roles, like people who focus on AI ethics or AI creativity directors.
So it's not necessarily about AI taking jobs away. It's about how we adapt and learn to work with this new technology.
Exactly. And it's important to remember that AI is a tool. It's up to us to use it responsibly and ethically.
Okay, let's get back to this idea of one platform handling every part of video production with AI. Is that really something that could happen?
It's a big idea, and there are still some challenges, but the technology is moving so fast, I wouldn't be surprised if we see this kind of platform in the next few years.
What would that actually look like?
Right.
Walk me through how someone might use this hypothetical AI video platform.
All right, so imagine this. You have an idea for a video, just a basic concept. You plug your ideas into the platform, maybe just a few keywords or a rough outline, and then the AI takes over. It writes the script, creates storyboards, picks music. It can even cast virtual actors or animate characters.
Wait, are you serious? I could just describe my dream video, and the AI would make it real.
In a simplified way, yeah. But of course, you'd still be working with the AI. You'd be able to refine things at each step, give feedback, and make sure the final product matches your vision.
So it's not about giving up control completely. It's about having a really powerful partner to help you bring your ideas to life.
Exactly. And the platform would handle all the technical stuff, leaving you to focus on the creative side.
That sounds amazing, especially for independent filmmakers or small businesses, people who might not have the budget for a production team.
Exactly. And it could also give individuals the power to tell their own stories, create educational content, or even just experiment with video for fun.
Okay, let's say this single platform thing actually happens. What about traditional video editing software? Do tools like Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro just disappear?
I think there's still a place for them, especially for big productions that need a lot of fine-tuning. But for a lot of people, this AI platform could be the way to go, a way to create videos quickly and easily.
This is seriously mind-blowing. But I have another question. What about the people who work in those traditional video jobs? Editors, animators, sound designers. What happens to them?
That's a good question. And it's something we need to think about carefully. Just like automation has changed other industries, AI could change the video production workforce.
So are we talking about a lot of people losing their jobs?
It's hard to say for sure what will happen. Some jobs will probably be automated, but others will change and new jobs will be created. The key is to be ready to adapt and learn new skills, skills that work well with AI.
Like what kind of skills?
Well, for one, knowing how to use AI tools is going to be huge. It's not just about knowing the software, it's about knowing how to tell the AI what you want.
It's like learning a whole new language, the language of AI.
Exactly. And besides technical skills, things like critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity, those will become even more valuable.
Because in the end, it's those human skills that make us different from AI, right?
Absolutely. AI can be a powerful tool, but it's still just a tool. It's up to us to use it wisely, ethically, and creatively.
This has been an amazing conversation. I feel like I have a much better understanding of how AI is changing things in video. But before we wrap up, I have one last question. The presentation we talked about mentioned using AI to create digital avatars. Can you tell me more about that?
Sure. Digital avatars are basically virtual versions of people, and they're becoming really popular in video games, virtual reality, online communities, even marketing.
Okay, so it's not just about having a cool virtual copy of yourself.
Yeah.
There are real uses for these avatars.
Absolutely. Imagine using a digital avatar to give a presentation or a training video. It could be much more engaging than just a slideshow or a talking head.
Or using an avatar to create personalized video messages, or even interactive stories. The possibilities are endless.
Exactly. And the cool thing is that AI is making it so much easier to create and customize them.
So how does that work?
Well, there are a few steps. First, you need to create an image of your avatar. You can use regular methods like photography or drawing, or you can use AI tools to make an image based on what you want.
So even if I'm not an artist, I could still have a digital avatar that looks like me.
Exactly. AI can handle that part. Once you have your image, you need to prepare the text for your avatar to say. This means cleaning it up, making sure the grammar is correct, and formatting it so the AI can understand it.
What kind of tools do people use for that?
GPT is a popular choice. It can analyze the text, find any mistakes, and suggest ways to improve it. Once your text is ready, you upload it along with your avatar image to a platform like Hedra.
Okay, so Hedra is specifically designed for making these digital avatars.
Exactly. It uses AI to create videos of your avatar speaking the text you give it. You can even customize the voice, add emotions, and change the speed of the speech.
So it's not just about making the avatar talk. You can make it feel real, with personality and expressions.
Exactly. And once you're happy with it, you can download the video and use it in your project.
This is really amazing. It feels like we're entering this whole new world of video creation where anything is possible.
I agree. AI is opening up so many exciting possibilities, but we have to remember to use this technology responsibly and ethically.
I totally agree. It's not just about the cool factor. It's about using AI to tell better stories, to connect with people, and to create content that has a positive impact. It really feels like we're at this turning point. It's not just about the technology itself, it's about the choices we make with it.
That's what it all comes down to. This isn't just some fancy upgrade. It's a whole new way of thinking about stories and how we create. The tools are amazing, no doubt, but it's the human side of things that really matters. The vision, the purpose, the ethics that's going to shape what this all looks like in the future.
I keep thinking about that idea of one AI platform, the one that does everything for video production. It's exciting, but it also makes me wonder, does that mean human directors become obsolete?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think it's a simple yes or no answer. The director's job will definitely change, that's for sure. But I think it'll become even more important.
So instead of getting caught up in all the technical stuff, they become more like the architect of the whole thing, guiding the AI and making sure the final product matches their vision.
You got it. They'll need to understand both the creative side and the AI side. They'll need to know how to talk to these powerful tools. It's like conducting an orchestra. You don't play every instrument, but you guide the whole performance. You shape all the individual parts into something amazing.
That's where the real magic happens, that blend of human creativity and AI power. It's going to push the limits of what's possible in video.
It's an amazing time to be doing this kind of work, that's for sure. And I think for our listener, the big takeaway is this. Stay curious, stay informed, and be ready to change. This whole AI thing is only getting bigger. The people who embrace it, who learn how to use it, they're the ones who will shape the future of video.
This has been an incredible deep dive. We started by looking at all the different things AI can do in video, from writing scripts and storyboards to making animations and digital avatars. Then we talked about this idea of a single platform, and we wrestled with the ethical questions that come up as AI becomes a bigger part of creativity.
It's been great exploring these topics with you. It's clear that AI is changing video production in huge ways. It's making things more efficient, more creative, and more accessible. But it's also bringing up challenges and ethical questions, things we need to think about carefully.
So to wrap this all up for our listener, it's not about AI taking over. It's about AI empowering us. It's about using these amazing tools to tell better stories, to connect with people in new ways, and to push the limits of what we can do with video.
Well said. And as you keep exploring all this, remember to stay curious, stay informed, and keep talking about it. The future of video is being shaped right now, and your voice matters.
And on that note, we'll leave you with this final thought. As AI becomes more and more a part of our lives, how do we make sure it helps us be more creative instead of replacing our creativity? It's a question worth thinking about as you keep exploring AI and video. Thanks for joining us on this amazing journey.